TV land. It's that nigga Iceberg Jones. You know what I'm saying? They say life's a bitch, so I'm a pimper. By the way, subscribe to my brother channel. This is my brother Pomo shit. You know what I'm saying? I just jump on his shit. You know, he more like that nigga T'Challa, you know what I'm saying, off Black Panther. And I'm like the evil twin, you know what I'm saying? I'm like Killmonger, you know what I'm saying? So we already know where that go. I ain't on that Black Panther shit he on, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, life's a bitch, so I'm a pimper. Today, I thought about you niggas who don't like to make investments. This is for the brothers who don't like to make investments and come up short. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't like to spend money and don't get shit in return, you know what I'm saying? So I thought about you. Check it out. Let me tell you a story. One day, like I say, you don't like making investments and coming up short on your return, pay attention to me, brother. Like I said, it's Iceberg Jones. One day, I'm with a female, right? I just meet her. I don't really, you know, we've been talking for a couple of days over the phone, you know what I'm saying? And this was back in my day, you know what I'm saying? I had a little bread in my pocket, but, well, in fact, I had a lot of money, but I just didn't like coming up short on my investments. And what I mean by that is, you spending all this money, you going to Red Lobster, Papa Do's, you walking through the mall, might buy a t-shirt or some Victoria's Secrets or Pink, really spend your goddamn money, and she kiss you on your fucking forehead and be like, oh, we had a nice time. You looking like, damn, if I knew that was going to happen, I wouldn't have done none of that shit. This is for that. This is for that. This is how to, you know, this is one of the ways to make sure you come up, you know, righteous on your investments. So, I'm with a female, and we going, I pick up, so we ride, we talking. I take her to the hotel. And quite naturally, you gotta expect you're gonna get that what the fuck look. You know, like, niggas, you fucking crazy, you know what I'm saying? But you ride with it. You know, you gotta respect that so you can ride with it. So she look at you crazy. You like, oh, it's cool, just chill, shit. You know, just chill, we gonna chill. So she kind of already got her guards up. So we pull up to the parking lot. And I just sit there and I start talking to her like, you know, normally I don't do this, you know, but I just felt like, you know, I'm gonna get a room, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. And anyway, you know, how many kids you got? She said, you know, 1, 2, whatever, and shit. What you like to do? And she said, oh, I like to do this and that. And I said, well, shit, let me tell you a story. You know? So I started telling her a story about some shit I did in my childhood, but I made it seem over-glorified. And what I was getting at, let me rub your feet. And she like, oh, what, rub her feet? I'm like, shit, I know you want a foot rub. Shit, I'm going to tell you a story why you rub her feet. Now, she looking like, okay. So now I'm talking to her, and I said, you know what? I just spent $250 on that motherfucking room. But you know what? Your mind and your brain is so inquisitive, and just your energy is, I'm just vibing with you. We ain't got to go in that motherfucker. We can sit right here and talk. Now, what just happened? She looked at me like, well, no, nigga, we can go in the hotel. Remind you how she looked at me when we was pulling into the lot. She like, nigga, you lost your mind? And look how quick she like, no, we ain't got to do that. We can go to the hotel. We can go in there and chill. I said, okay, cool. So, remind you, I ain't paid for the room yet. I said, well, let me go let the lady know I'm in the hotel because I was trying to cancel it, you know, on my phone. I was trying to cancel the shit, and I'll be right back. So when I went in the hotel, you know, the office, the front room, I paid for it. How much your room's? $50. Okay, here you go, boom. Came back out, got in the car, and said, come on, we can go in the room. And she was ready. I hit the, you know, do the Iceberg, slimmed it, so life's a bitch, so I'm a pimper. And I only spent $50. But I knew before I spend that $50, I can do some other shit with this $50. I ain't got to sit here and, you know, play with this motherfucker. But before I spent it, I had to know I was going to get the pussy. And that's one way of doing it, Joe. You go to the hotel, you some type of way, you tell her, look, I spent a lot of money on this room. And then, you know, talk to her and you talk to her. And you know what? Fuck the $300 that I spent on this room. Your vibe and your conversation is just so off the chain. I just want to sit here and talk to you. And I guarantee you're going to be in the room banging that broad. Like I say, this is Iceberg Jones. Life's a bitch, so I can pimp her. Subscribe to my brother channel, T'Challa, which I call his ass now, or really Pomo, on Facebook or YouTube. But I just be using this shit because, you know, I don't got time for all that. I'm in the streets, nigga. This is Iceberg Jones. Peace. How the fuck you end this shit? Damn, boy, Po be wildin'. Anybody know how to end this shit? Anybody? Let's see. I'm gonna push this X right here. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yeah.